Hello, and welcome into episode 4 of our MLB franchise rebuild of the Pittsburgh Pirates. We're getting ready to finish the month of April here and get on into the next game. Now we're trying to decide which game to face, as the Pirates are 2 games back in the NL Central. Looking at the month ahead, I really wanted to focus on one of these LA games here, so we're going to go ahead and fast forward to the series and see which one we're going to face. And as we do get moving forward here, we have a trade offer from the Dodgers. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. It's Rojas for Rodriguez. I am not about that. I like Endy. We're going to decline that, and I know who we're going to play now. We're going to go ahead and play that Dodgers series. Let's see if we can't get a game against Shohei. And boom, Shohei's game 1 it looks like, and that's who we're going to face. We'll face Shohei game 1, Jared Jones. That's going to be a great matchup. Let's go ahead and get up to the game and inside Dodger Stadium. Welcome on in for game 1 of this series. Pirates 18-8, sitting in first place of the NL Central, getting ready to take on Shohei Ohtani. In 5 games pitched this year, he has a 2-0 record, 31.2 innings pitched, a 3.13 ERA with 33.3% strikeout rate. First batter up for the Pirates will be O'Neal Cruz, and he finds himself ahead in the count here, 3-2, now a full count against Shohei Ohtani. Swings at one away, and he gets rung up for the first K of the day. Next batter will be Jose Iglesias, and he swings at a first pitch right over to the third baseman, and that will be thrown over to first for the out. Up next is Jack Suwinski playing left for the tired Brian Reynolds. Jack not doing well this year, just 170 on the early year. And he swings at a first pitch, missing right there, 0-1. Acquired from San Diego back in 2021, Jack has a chance to be a good backup for us. And this one right back up the middle, almost took Shohei off the mound, and we'll have our first hit of the game right here. Jack standing on first. That's a good piece of hitting right there for the Pirates. Endy in for Joey Bart. Joey Bart getting a day off here again. We have a bunch of Pirates tired. And he's 0-2, and that pitch swung out of the zone, will miss the catcher, but thrown down to first. End of the first inning for the Pirates. Now in the bottom of the first, Jared Jones coming on out. 2-3 record on the year, 28.2 innings pitched, an ERA at 3.45. He's got the first batter here, Freddie Freeman. And Freeman swings at the first pitch right past Iglesias, and we're going to have a single here. Both teams able to get a little something on the base paths early and have an early base runner. Now 2-2 to Mookie Betts in the count. Mookie swings at that one, keeping the bat alive. Mookie 318 on the year, swinging at that one, keeping the bat alive again. 9 pitches now for Jones, and he strikes out on that one right there. There you go, Ohtani swinging at the first one. This is a good at-bat for Jared Jones right here if he can get Ohtani. Strike 2 on the pitch. Ohtani had already at .9 on the WAR in the early year. And he swings through that one right there. Jones gets his second strikeout on the day. Now will be Max Muncy. Muncy fouls one off. 197 career home runs for Muncy. 3 more and he'll be at that 200 mark. But he hits this one lazily out to left field, and Jack Suwinski is under it. Now, top of the second, Lawrence Butler, the hero of our opening day. He finds himself 0-2 in the count here, quickly behind. Shohei making him work for it here. He fouls one off. And he swings at the sinker out of the zone, and that's a K. Ke'Bryan Hayes now, 244 on the year against Shohei. He's a first pitch swinging, and that's staying in the infield for a flyout. Next up is Leovar Peguero. We call him Peggy here. He's 0-2 on the count. And he swings at this one, striking out, and that's the end of the top of the second with the Dodgers coming up the bat. Jones has a full count here against Hernandez, and he gets him out on the K. Now against Smith, and he gets another K. Back-to-back strikeouts, his 4th of the day. Jones is cruising through this half inning right here. But Conforto in the 1-2 count squirts a ball right past the first baseman, and they are going to get a base runner. Up next will be James Outman, 2-2 in the count. And he gets struck out right there. 3 Ks for Jared Jones in the half inning. Now, top of the third, Triolo up the bat. And he strikes out to Ohtani. 5 Ks now on the day for Ohtani. Andrew McCutchen up to bat, 1-0 in the count. And he swings at that pitch right there, gets it right past the third baseman for a single. And the Pirates will have another base runner here in the top of the third. Up to a bat will be O'Neal Cruz, 0-2 in the count. And he swings at another ugly pitch outside the zone for K number 6. Iglesias swings at the first pitch. This is going to head out to left field. If it drops, it's a single, but it will not. End of the third right there for the Pirates. Up the bat will be Taylor, Freeman, and Betts. Jones, 0-0 on the count, and he gets a first pitch to Freeman right there. I'm sorry, Taylor. Freeman will be up next. Taylor, 0-1. 0-2 now on the count, swinging through the curveball. Can he get him right here? That one will be fouled off, keeping the bat alive, Taylor does. 41 pitches for Jones so far through 3. And he gets this one to pop up. Triolo there to field for the first out. Now up is Freddie Freeman, 2-1 on the count against Jones. And he hits this one right past Jones, and it will be another single for Freeman. 2-2 on the day for him, 2 singles. And we have another batter here with 1 away. That batter will be Mookie Betts, 0-1 right now on the day. And they're going to say on the 1-2 count that he went around and ring him up, says the first base umpire. That's K number 5, I believe, for Jared Jones. Swing at that one. Shohei Ohtani 1-2 on the account, keeping the bat alive. And Jones gets him right there, looking. Good job by Jared Jones to get out of the third, with Jack Sawinski starting the bat here in the fourth. 0-2 the count, and he swings at that one, fouling it off, keeping the at-bat alive. We'll see if he can't get a base hit like he did in the beginning of the game. K's right there. He's going to try to run this one out, but he will not make it. Strike him out right there. Next up will be Endy Rodriguez, 0-1 on the day. He had a strikeout similar to Sawinski, and he'll get a base hit right here. No, he's going to get robbed by the second baseman. What a play. He is out at first. Butler will fly this one out on a first pitch swinging, and that is the end of the fourth for the Pirates. Now Muncy 0-2 swings at the strike 3 pitch, but it's a wild pitch that gets to the backstop, and he can't field it in time, and we have a man on first. That was a strikeout. Now Hernandez 1-2. He's going to get a K right there. That is the 9th strikeout for Jones. Will Smith up the bat here. We still have that man on first, Muncy, after the wild pitch, and he swings at that first pitch, putting it foul. Jones will do real well here to try to get this batter out and keep that man on first. He gets him on the second pitch, 0-2 in the count ahead. Misses away, almost has another wild pitch, but Endy is able to field it cleanly. And he comes back and gets him with the high heat right there. 10 strikeouts on the day for Jones. Conforto comes up to the plate. Conforto with a man on first, batting .391 this year. Has the first pitch, ball right there. Second pitch swung away right to Peggy, and Peggy's going to field it over to first, and that will end the fourth. Top of the fifth now. Pirates, Dodgers, no score. Brian Hayes in the hole here, 0-2 against Shohei, and he swings at another ugly pitch out of the zone. The 8th strikeout for Shohei Ohtani today. Peggy up the bat, a good ahead of count here, 2-1 ahead. But he swings at that pitch, and it's going to fly out to center field and be an easy out for the Dodgers. Next batter is Triolo. 0-1, 50 pitches. He's 1-2 on the count. See if he can't get this. And he misses that one, struck out here. All 3 batters come up. All 3 batters go down for the Pirates. James Outman here, hitless so far on the day, 0-1. He's had 2 home runs in the last 9 games, 3 RBI. And he swings at that one, 0-2. Jared Jones has played him very well so far today. At that pitch count of 70, that one's going to fall. Endy is able to get to it, though, and play it down to first for the first out. Chris Taylor up now, hitless so far. And this one, Cruz doesn't read it right, and this might fall. It does. It should be extra bases. Cruz throws this one in. What a cannon all the way to third base, a little bit off the mark. But extra bases for the Dodgers. There you go right there. Good first pitch strike by Jones after the double. And this one right to Jared Jones. He is able to get that batter out for the second out. 2-1. Gets the 2-2 call high against Betts. Betts now 0-2 on the day. And he gets him looking right there for another K. Good job by Jones to get out of the inning. We're at the top of the sixth. McCutchen leading off. 1 for 1 for McCutchen today. We'll see if he can't get another hit. First pitch, strike right down the middle. McCutchen probably could have swung at that, but he's going to see if he can't build up that pitch count a little bit. This one away, sweeper down and away. Good job by McCutchen to see that there. Good eye. And now this one, good rip right past the shortstop and third baseman. And McCutchen has his second single and his second at-bat of the day. Now with O'Neal Cruz up to the bat, we were thinking small ball, but O'Neal Cruz has that power. So he's going to give it a chance here. 1-2, and he strikes out. Oh, he is just being eaten alive by Shohei Ohtani. All of the batters are so far. The only bright spot of the day has been Andrew McCutchen. Iglesias, 1-2 on the count. He swings at another one. 11 strikeouts for Shohei Ohtani on the day. And we're just expanding the strike zone all around. Suwinski, first pitch swinging right there through 0-1. And when it's in the strike zone, we're not hitting it. When it's out of the strike zone, we're just missing it. And there's 0-2 in the count now. Jack, don't swing at anything outside the zone. That's what the fans are saying to the TV if they're watching. And he does. He swings at the high heat, and Ohtani gets another strikeout right there. Now we're in bottom of the sixth. Ohtani first pitch just looks at that one going out. Jones at the 80 pitch mark here. And there's pitch number 2. Doesn't get the call from Blue. Pitch number 3. ND setting low. And this one misses low. Oh no, 3-0 to Shohei Ohtani. And he walks him right there with the high heat. Now Muncy up 0-2 at the at-bat. And he gets K'd right there by Jones. Good at-bat by Jones to get the batter out. Hernandez 1-2. And he hits that one into left field. Jack's not going to be able to field it in time. Ohtani's rounding for third. And he's going to get there safely. Men on first and second with one out after the hit by Hernandez. And we are going to have a pitching change right here. Andrew Heaney's coming on in. 2 appearances, 8.2 innings. We'll see if he can't limit the damage. That is done. And this one right back up the middle. That's going to score a run Ohtani in. And he does hold up at second, though. 1 run in. Andrew unable to keep the run from scoring. 1 away now to Conforto. 0-0. Gets the first pitch strike right there to Conforto. Conforto, 383, has men in scoring position right here. He is 385 with runners in scoring position. And he gets a good hit to Hayes right there for 1 to second and 2 at 1. Pulls him off the bag, but he is able to get the batter out. We'll see if the Buccos can't get that 1 run back. Now with Endy up at the plate, 2-2 is the count. He strikes out swinging. Ohtani with his 13th strikeout, and he's done for the day. Both pitchers 13 strikeouts. Alex Vesia coming on in for the Dodgers. Lawrence Butler 2-2 at the count, and he strikes out swinging. It doesn't matter who's pitching for the Dodgers, we're striking out. 0-2 on the day, Hayes. 0-0 is his count. And he's a first pitch swinging at Vesia. Vesia fields it and plays it to first. Bottom of the 7th, Dodgers up, Outman, Taylor, Freeman. Heaney's back out to pitch here. He has 8 pitches so far on the day. There you go, first pitch strike to Outman, 0-1. If we can have a quick inning. Suwinski, can he play it? Coming in quickly, he does. Taylor now 0-2 on the count. And he gets him there with the circle change, high circle change. Freddie Freeman, 0-2 on his count. This one fouled off, keeping the at-bat alive. A quick inning here for the Pirates would do them well. Misses away, inside I should say. Misses inside. Misses low, Blue not giving him a call there. 2-2 on the count. Freeman doing well to keep this at-bat alive. Swings at that one, another one. Finally put back in play, right back to Andrew Heaney, and he's going to field that to first for the final out. On our way now to the top of the 8th, the Dodgers have a pitching change here. Blake Trianon coming on in. Pirates have only had 3 hits through this game so far, and if they don't take their time here, this is going to be a quick half inning. 1-2 to Peggy, and he strikes out to Blake right away. 0-2 to Jared Triolo.
1-2.
And he lets a ball go away. First good eye that we've seen in a few innings of play here. The Pirates have been pressing all game, trying to get at this pitcher. And he looks at a pitch right down the middle. Oh, that is how it has been all day for these Bucco hitters. Andrew McCutchen 2 for 2. And he swings at a first pitch right there, and he will not go 3 for 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 8th will be Betts, Ohtani, and Muncy for the Dodgers. 1-2 now in the count. Mookie's 0 for 3 on the day. He hits it over to Iglesias. Iglesias fields it and able to get Mookie for the first out. Ohtani now 0-2 on the day. Walked in the 6th and came around to score. And he'll hit this one right past Peggy, and he's going to be on base for his first hit of the day. Cruz throws it on in, and we have 1 aboard with 1 out. This one right past the shortstop, and we're going to have 2 aboard now, first and second. Ohtani unable to get to third base as he did in the last inning. Now Hernandez 0-2. Misses right there with the curveball. There you go, right there. Now we're up to pitch 36 for Andrew. Misses away right here, 2-2. Just has to get this batter out. Oh, full count now to Teoscar. And Teoscar fouls one off right there, keeping the bat alive. Right down the left field line. If this hits, it's going to be dangerous. And it does. It drops in for a base hit right there. Sawinski's unable to field it cleanly. He gets to it. 1 run scores. Coming around, and 2 scores. We have a 3-0 game here as a 2-run double by Hernandez puts this one a little bit further out of the reach for the Pirates. Good hit right up the middle here. This might score another one. Cruz fills it. He's going to cannon it on into home, but throw is offline. Another one scores. 4-0 Dodgers. Smith down to third base, and he throws it over to first, and we finally get that out right there. There's the second out of the inning. James Outman up the bat. 0 for 3 for him today. First pitch misses, and he swings at the next one right there, but Triolo is able to field and get us out of the inning. On our way to the top of the 9th, Dodgers lead by 4. Cruz leading this one off for us, 0-2 already in the count. And he lets that one go by for a ball. The Pirates have not had a good day at the plate, and they're down to the final 3 outs right here. And another one swung outside the zone. Sure, he'll get the run to first, but he is thrown out quickly. 0-2 to Jose Iglesias. Now he's fouled off a few pitches at wall to keep this at bat alive, and he swings through one outside the zone. Another throw to first. Still down to their final out now. Jack Sawinski 1 for 3 on the day. Blake Trianon only has 17 pitches. Swinging outside the zone right there. And this just shows you how bad the Pirates batters have been. Swinging at pitches outside the zone, letting ones right down the middle go for a strike. And they're down to their final strike. Dodgers win 4-0 here in LA. And a close game that we had here got blown out in the end. 4-0. LA walks away, and we drop one right here. Andrew McCutchen, the only one that had a good day, 2 for 3 at the plate. Pirates hitters struck out 19 times, only had 3 hits. And Jared Jones had 13 strikeouts for himself. We go to the other side, you can see the Dodgers had 10 hits, 14 strikeouts, and that was it. Let's go back into here, and we'll go ahead and fast forward and get to the month of May. And we'll see that we are not in first place anymore. We're 1 game back of first place of the Brewers, 20-12. Now, we're going to go ahead and look at this month of May. I would like to play one of the road games, so maybe that New York, St. Louis, Philly, or Arizona series. Let us know down in the comments below who you want to see. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. and hit that notification bell so you don't miss on any of the action. Let me know down below how you like this new format of me moving through the games a little bit faster. We'll be sure to hit one more game during the month of May and get into June here real soon.